Have you ever felt something in your heart, but didn't know how to say it in English? Maybe you were happy, or sad, or stressed, but the right words didn't come. Today, Emma and I will help you express your feelings clearly, easily, and naturally. By the end of this podcast, you will speak about your emotions with confidence.
Talking about your feelings is a big part of real, everyday English. It helps you connect with people, build trust, create better relationships, and understand others. So, let's learn simple, natural expressions that you can start using today.
Let's begin with happiness. When you feel happy, use warm, natural sentences like, "I'm feeling great today." "I'm really excited." "That made my day." "I feel so good right now." For example, if someone gives you good news, just say, "Wow, that made my day. I'm really happy right now." It sounds natural and friendly.
You can also express deeper happiness. For example, I feel grateful. I feel peaceful. My heart feels light. These make your English sound emotional and real.
Now let's talk about sadness. Sometimes we feel low, and that's okay. Here are gentle expressions you can use. "I'm feeling a bit down." "I'm a little upset." "Today has been a tough day." "I don't feel like myself today."
You can also express stronger emotion, like, my heart feels heavy. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm having a rough day. These help you communicate honestly without sounding too harsh.
Now let's move to anger. When we are angry, it doesn't mean we shout. You can express anger calmly, like, "I'm not okay with this." "I'm annoyed right now." "I'm frustrated. This is bothering me." Or, "I need a moment to cool down."
These phrases help you share your emotion without hurting anyone. They make your communication respectful and emotionally intelligent.
Next emotion, fear or worry. When you feel uncertain, use simple expressions. "I'm nervous." "I'm concerned." "I'm a little scared." "I'm not sure about this."
Before a test, a job interview, or an important meeting, you can say, "I'm feeling really nervous about today." It sounds honest, and people understand you better.
Now, let's talk about embarrassment. We all experience awkward moments. Here are natural expressions. "That was embarrassing." "I feel a little awkward." "I wasn't expecting that." "I didn't know what to say."
These phrases help you stay polite and express your feelings gently.
Next, let's talk about relief. When stress finally ends, you can say, "What a relief. I feel so much better now. I'm glad that's over. I can finally relax."
These are great for daily life. For example, after finishing a difficult task or resolving a problem, just say, "What a relief. I can breathe again."
Now, let's learn how to ask about someone else's feelings. When you care about someone, you can ask, "How are you feeling?" Is everything okay? Do you want to talk about it? I'm here if you need me.
These questions show kindness and help people open up. They make your communication warmer and more supportive.
Now, let's learn how to respond when someone shares their feelings. If someone is sad, you can say, I understand. I'm here for you. Take your time. If someone is happy, say, that's wonderful. I'm really happy for you. That's great to hear.
If someone is angry or stressed, you can say, I'm sorry you're going through that. I hope things get better soon. Or, let me know if you need anything. Simple, kind, human.
Let's do a natural conversation example. Emma, how are you feeling today?
I'm a little tired, but I'm trying to stay positive.
That sounds honest, natural, and easy to understand.
Now, let's practice together. Repeat after us slowly. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling grateful.
Practice these every day. They will help you speak more naturally.
Talking about your feelings is important. It makes your English more emotional, more human, more real. It helps you connect with people, build relationships, and express yourself clearly.
And remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need real expressions, honest sentences, and a little confidence.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. We hope this episode helped you speak more confidently and understand your emotions better.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. You are improving every day. This is the English Flow Podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more easy English lessons.